And we're back. This episode we're calling transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me react to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DVR. Their response comments I made against TV lifestyles, and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, not lie, and watch something else. Not lie and say this hate speech. I don't know how I say this hate speech in my video. Because there is no hate speech in my video, it's just feature hate, that's a different story. You know, people getting things wrong. The comment section is me trying to trade about with my versus in basic biology, and they're going to take off about that. We have basically stuff right here, and let's go. There's the overlap, but it's important to talk about it and to do it so we don't miss anything. So, a person says, "Love how you laugh while reading the ridiculous hate mail." Lol, laughing to your cry emoji. Have you ever checked out Ben Shapiro? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he's not bad. They're also twins who are black and they're hilarious. Can't remember their names, but they're subscribed. I subscribe to so many anti-woke people. It's hard to keep track. Lol. And the thing about it, this person says, is how these trans identifying men are trying to erase what it means to be a woman. That's just like back when people wore blackface. These men were wearing women face. I never know what it's like to be a woman. We're not a joke, a birthing person, a chest feeder, leader, etc. We are women, mothers, sisters, daughters, and so much more than a costume. Just, cheer and EI emoji, and I say, right on. People need to stop trying to be a man or woman and work on being themselves. That's the truth. Themselves. And then one girl says, you really need to stop saying trans are atheists. I know quite a few atheists that are against this stuff too. I say, why didn't I say that? And you call people all trans people, call trans people atheists about 10 seconds in. This isn't the first time I've heard it either. Anything I say, they're more devil worshipping. I'm into your crap, Well, I say it's transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. I use the word atheist, but it's for different types of hate mail. Your story. And then someone says, so basically you want another Arkham game and just wanted the single one-style gameplay. You're immature through lies, I was told. Because, yeah, if they stuck with that same style of Arkham game, then they would be doing way better now than they would be if they, and then they tried the Fortnite style. So they had Fortnite. It was Fortnite. She said, I say, I quoted that person kind of, by winning a good game, you're immature. Really? You're going to call me immature after Rocksteady made a game where Holly grabs Deadshot's butt without permission? And so it says, here comes, yeah, you don't read the comments at all, do you? She's done that before. I laugh at your cry emoji. I say, and yet she lectures Batman about causing emotional trauma to people. I roll with no response. So it says, you sound like Boss Nass for 10 minutes. It's like, thanks, I think. That's what I have to do. Yeah. If you're really fighting for truth, if me speaking out against it makes you want to silence me, then the person says, here, you legally threatening me? I'm not trying to hurt you. It's like, you said you're using the video to dox me, to find out where I live, so what the freak? And all that bravado disappeared. And I know the local high school near where you live. I'm like, which one? So yeah, when you do that, it's like, you're trying to threaten me, legally threaten me? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to stop the inevitable. You can't arrest me until I show up to your door. Be where that means a female. Be where that means weak. Be where that means slave. Be where that means annoying. As I say, don't show up at my door. I say, don't do that. Bigot moments to somebody with no proof. Lol, thanks, I think. I hope you're doing well after all these years. I am. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen this video. As a second view, likable voice. You should make a backdrop. I don't get the name of the channel. It's trans first thing. It's vendors are transgender people. Tell them they don't need to be transgender anymore. So I say, so spiritually, yes, not physically. Anger emoji. So you guys, you're reading a lot into that text. Why should I believe your private interpretation? The Bible never talks about spiritual gender, and there is no spiritual gender. Also, you never tried to answer my point at all. Isaiah 5:56, 1-12 repeals the law against the eunuchs in Deuteronomy. Oh, what? Who's this one? Again, Deuteronomy 23, 1-2. No, it doesn't. Not really. Not really. Well, kind of. There's ways that can help in the church. The true story. Jesus men of voluntarily becoming in that. No, he doesn't. To act like them. Yes. Not become them. In Matthew 9:12, Galatians 3:28, and Colossians 3:11. Nope, not really. Both declare gender as a category that no longer matters. Bullcrap. They don't say anything about physical versus spiritual gender. Gender is grouped with other categories that divide people, such as ethnicity and genocides. Spiritually, because there's no male or female. According to the Bible, there's no male or female. I'm like, yeah, spiritually, not physically. Because this dude, I believe this dude, got it wrong. Trying to justify the transgender lifestyle. And I'm like, nope, doesn't work. I say it's always that the author meant spiritually, not physically, because the one thing all Christians have in common, we all believe in God's saving power. After people accept Jesus there as the Lord and Savior, their bodies do not change, for the spirits do. They're not dead to sin and alive in Christ. Read more. And I say, okay, I'm back. And for what I did see, from Isaiah 56, 1 through 12, God did tell eunuchs that he would allow them to serve him in the temple, but it sounds more like a priesthood kind of thing. Also sounds like it was a lifestyle, more like a deformity. Emoji. Then the dude says, it's not just about serving in the temple, it's really about serving in the temple. Deuteronomy 23:1 prohibits eunuchs from participating in the assembly, so they are not allowed to attend temple ceremonies at all. True, but they found ways to help out in other ways. They were excluded from public life. No, they were not excluded from public life. They were excluded from certain rituals. The Isaiah passage is about being restored to honor in society. Yes, in a way. In context, it's referred to Jews who were forcibly castrated by Babylonians through captivity. No, it doesn't. It refers to people who were born that way. And maybe them too. Who knows? Well, there it goes. Jesus made it clear that it's possible to choose to become a eunuch, so it's a measure of deformity. Eunuch is not a transgender person, and also to act like a eunuch, as in not to marry. That's basically, to be stick with being single so you can focus on the ministry. That's basically what there's. The eunuch is not a transgender person. Then dude says, eunuchs are castrated males, right? Yeah, well, I was born male after 20 years of prayer and waiting, wrestling with God on this issue. I don't see myself castrated for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. Bullcrap. That's not how that works. Done with medication rather than a knife, thank God, but still called castration because of the same effect of stopping our body's natural testosterone production because he's afraid of what testosterone does, but he shouldn't be afraid of it. Eunuchs are not considered to be real men in the ancient world, and gender-based prejudice, similar to what people like me have to do with today. It's the lies we were told. The Lord said in my heart, through lies, that these prejudices apply to me. Here's after intense prayer and study, through lies. I've been a Christian for over 30 years, getting it wrong. We're speaking too much certainty about topics seemingly don't involve you. I say, so sin must be fought by everyone. You use different name and pronouns now, then that's lying. That is sin. You have to stop doing that. Then you get the reveal of what's really going on here. Oh, eventually. I guess so. Someone says, thanks for being such an amazing trans ally to me. When I'm saying take it against trans ally, the transgender lifestyle. You're awesome, hon. Please be faster next time. I say, you mean to trans ally? Because that's what I am. Ha ha ha, funny man. Thanks. Those polyhedrons are the worst. Even with the full five, there are 5 of them. On Sorrow's Chatillion time, some of the last enemies are these weird rolling glass things. They're dangerous. So please make a video of ASRP Metal Rocket Sonic. His files are weird. The animation does show up on the character select screen. It does not show up while I'm actually it's visible. I can't find out how to make him appear. The other character doesn't work for me. In Mugen, sometimes people make the characters wrong. Okay, so they don't work. That's basically what happened here. Dude, you need subtitles. They're already available. Dude, what the F are you on? Reality. I'm looking at reality. Got time. There goes. Can't understand that where you say XD. They should have no problem with me continuing to make videos. Whatever it is. That's bad. You're hoping that lies will make you feel better. You shouldn't know the truth instead. You are physically female, angry face emoji, I say. That's what it says. How is that bad if I'm mentally and physically better? And because my old state destroyed all of that, and I was trapped in my room hating myself because of lies I was told. And I'm telling the truth that I am and want to be male through lies. With ovaries, so that's not male. I might internally be female, physically be female, but outside I'm not. Because the lies I was by disguise. That's why I get surgery and take testosterone later in life when I get the money and research the right age to do so. I say, actually, will still be physically female after doing all that. You have to learn to stop hating yourself and stop lying about your biological sex. You're hating on people for no reason, mate. You're hating on people for no reason, other than, of course, they're lying about biological sex. Stop lying about biological sex. You stop studying one side of things and don't even know why people feel the way you understand my background. I have 14. 14. I've passed at being trans mostly because I have my father's genetics anywhere I go, even when I work with my mom doing electrical. They say your son, it's lying. My lies were working. And others, that's the guys. I wish I had your son's red hair. People I first meet refer to me as male because of lies I was told. I tell, and when they hear my voice, they ask me, "Wait, you're a boy or a girl?" I'm not taking hormones. Fluffy has sits in front of my eyes. My baggy, whatever, baggy stuff. I read more, and then a person says, "Girl says I can and will say more if I have to. I don't reply to this video." In this video, reply normal way through text Also, by the way, to even watch this, I had to go on subtitles because I can't understand what you're saying, which might lead to you getting less views. Just some advice to be more clearly and slower. I said, that's bad. Your whole video lives will make you feel better when you shouldn't tell. You should tell. You're physically female. What's wrong there? Actually, still be physically female after all that. You have to learn to stop hating yourself and do that way by sex.